Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a 4th of July makeup look. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. So the 4th of July is in 3 days. And this year I decided that I wanted to, dress up and do some sort of 4th of July makeup look. So I was going to sit down today and just practice some looks, and I decided to turn the camera on and film it for you guys. So I have my entire face done already. I will leave all of the products that I used down below in the description bar, and I'm going to concentrate mainly on the eyes, and I'm going to try and figure out what I want to do with my lips. Either do like a nude or like a bright red, I'm not sure. So I went through my palettes to try to find like the best reds, blues, and whites. And I think this I think this James Charles palette might be the one that I'm gonna go with. This red right here looks really red in person. On camera it's kind of coming off like a orangey red, but in person it looks like a deep red. And then this white shade, and then we have a lot of different blues that we can work with. I also grabbed the Jawbreaker palette from Jeffree Star from my collection because, again, there is this gorgeous, gorgeous red eyeshadow right here, and then it has some blues, and then again it has white shade, and then it also has like this white sparkly kind of like okay, that's more gold, so I'm gonna stay away from that one, but there is like this nice white shade there. I'm not sure what palette I'm going to use yet. I kind of thought the look that I want to go with is like red in my crease, white for my inner corner highlight, and then blue on the bottom lash line. So it's kind of red, white, blue, So let's get started. So I did swatch both of the reds. The top one is the James Charles one, and then the bottom one is the Jawbreaker. When I'm looking at them, the bottom one has a little bit of pink in there, and I don't, it looks like there's some pink. Possibly. And then the top one is a little orange. So I'm thinking I might mix the two shades to hopefully get my perfect red. Cross your fingers. So before I go in with an eyeshadow, I'm going to go and prime my lids with this MAC Paint Pod in the shade Painterly. And I'm just going to pick this up on like any brush, and I'm going to pat that on my entire eye, so then the eye look will stay longer on the eyes, and then you have like no creasing, no bleeding, no issues when you use this. So next I'm going to go in with a blending brush. I'm just using this Morphe one right here, and I actually picked up both of them red shades, the one from the James Charles palette and the one from Jeffree Star. And I'm going to place this in my inner crease. I think what I'm going to do is actually go in with a smaller brush. This one is Morphe, the M506 brush. Again, I'm going to pick up both of them shades, and then I'm going to apply this in the inner crease just so I can have like a smaller brush. Okay, so I ended up doing one eye off camera. I will do the other eye on camera now, obviously. I was having problems. I was trying to film it, and I kept changing directions on what I wanted to do. But I like this one because it's the red, the white, and the blue underneath. And then on top, where the white is, there's a little bit of sparkle too. So I like it. I think I need to get the other eye done, and then I'm going to really like this look. So let me show you guys what I did. I went in with the red shade from the James Charles palette and the red shade from the Jawbreaker palette. I took them both on this Morphe M506 brush. It's a tinier blending brush, so then I can be more precise where I want to keep this red shade. So I'm going to kind of go above my crease. I want to stay in my crease and above. I do not want to go too low because I'm going to be putting white on my lids, and white and red make pink. They don't make white, and we don't want pink. We want white. So I'm going to just very carefully blend this in the upper crease. Kind of getting the shape that I want. And then we will go in with a bigger blending brush. I don't want to go too close to the inner corner because again, I'm going to be putting white in the inner corner, and white and red make pink. They don't make white. So I don't want to get too close to the inner corner. I want to leave space for that inner corner highlight. What I noticed with these shades is you really got to build them up because at first they come off a very pink, and then as you kind of build it, it turns more red and a deeper red that I was looking for. So after I get the shape that I want, I'm going to go in with this brush right here. It's just a Morphe blending brush. This one is a little bit bigger than the last one that we used. I'm going to pick up red only from the Morphe palette, the James Charles palette. I'm going to stay away from the Jawbreaker palette at this point. And I'm going to use this big blending brush to kind of blend it a little bit more. So now that we got that done, the next thing that I did is I went in with this Morphe concealer and a flat brush, and I am going to cut the crease. So I just put some concealer on the back of my hand and then dab that brush in. So I put this on my entire eyelid. You don't want to put too much of the concealer on there. You just want to you want to tap enough, but not like overload your eyelids with concealer. So then what I do is I kind of just go in and I kind of tap where I'm gonna want that white shadow. Make sure you do not mix the concealer with that red shade because then your eyelids will start looking pink, and we don't want that. So next I'm going to pick up a different flat brush, and I'm going to go in with this white shade here in the Jawbreaker palette, picking that up, tapping it off, and then I'm going to pat that over where the concealer is. Or where we put the concealer there. That makes more sense. So next I'm going to go back in with the Morphe 506 brush, and I'm going to just blend them, the white or the red down into the white a little bit. And what I do is I kind of lift up my eyebrows like that, so then I can really see what I'm doing. So on camera, I'm kind of noticing that the red is kind of coming off a little pink, but in person, it is very red. So I don't know why my camera is doing that. I don't know if it's the lights or what it is. The next thing that I did is I went in with the Manny palette. This is the Life's a Drag Facelift palette, and I picked up this Full Fantasy shade. I love this shade because you can put it like over any color and it doesn't change the color that you're putting it over. I'm not wetting my brush at all. I'm just gonna go and pack that on top of the white. So next I'm gonna go and take a clean blending brush. This is actually just the Anastasia one that you get in their eyeshadow palettes, I believe. And then what I'm going to do is just go in with a clean blending brush and clean that all out and kind of start blending the red on the end a little bit. Just like so. And then I went in with a flat angled brush and I picked up the darkest blue shade in the Jawbreaker palette, and all I did was push this right up against my lower lashes. I'm taking this blue almost to the inner corner, but not quite, because I'm going to be putting that white shade in the inner corner, so I don't want the shades mixing. And then I went in with a pencil brush. This is just another Morphe one, and I picked up this lighter blue shade in the Jawbreaker palette. And you want to make sure you tap off the excess stuff, and then I'm going to go in and just blend that out. Just like so. And I got a little blue right here that I don't want, so I'm just gonna go in with that flat brush that we use to cut the crease, and I'm picking up a little bit more concealer, and I'm just going to tap that right on top of the blue to kind of get rid of it. Just like that. That's what I do. I don't know what other people use to like clean up a mistake that they did, but that's kind of what I do. And then I'm just going to go in with another brush and blend that out. And then I'm going to go back in with that flat brush that we used to apply the white shade. And I'm going to pick up some more of that white eyeshadow from the Jawbreaker palette, and I'm going to place this on the inner corner. And I'm going to bring it all the way up to the red and all the way down to the blue. All of my brushes are dirty, so that's why I'm using like all these weird random brushes right now. But I just went in with like another fluffy brush, and I'm kind of just blending that all together. Just like so. I do have some fallout from the shimmer that we put on the eyelid, so I'm just gonna go and kind of blend that all away. So then I went in with mascara. I went in with the MAC Magic Extension mascara, and I don't know. I don't really know if I like the way that it looked on my lashes, but we're just gonna go with it today. I would just use your favorite mascara if you like to have your lashes look really volume, like volume and stuff. Go in with your favorite, or if you want to wear like false lashes. I'm not that good with false lashes, so that's why I'm not putting false lashes on today, or I would do it if I was any good at it. But I tend to ruin every eye look when I put fake eyelashes on. Today we're staying away from that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm liking this mascara or not. I mean, it's okay. It's not really doing too much for me. So then, since I wasn't like a huge fan of this mascara, I ended up going in with this Wet n Wild mascara right here. I do like this one, but the MAC one and this Wet n Wild one mixed together, I'm not really crazy about. Then next, I went in with this Believe Beauty mascara. This is the High Definition Skinny Mascara. I use this on my bottom lash line. So now that we are done with the eyes, I feel like you can either do like a nude lip or a red lip. I'm actually going to try both of them out today, so then I can see which one I like more. So for the red shade, I'm going to go in with this Morphe liquid lip in the shade Hot Shot. So this is what the red shade looks like. I have to say that when I put the red lipstick on camera, the eyeshadow looks even more pink than it did before. I'm not a huge fan of this. I feel like this look right here is not wearable for me. Like, I would not go out in public with a red lip and like crazy eyeshadow. Usually when I have like really crazy eyeshadow going on, and for me, anything with a lot of color is crazy, like in my opinion on myself. Other people can do it and I think they look amazing, but for myself, like, I don't step out of my comfort zone. I usually just stay right in my comfort zone a lot of the time, and like this is just really crazy for myself. So I would personally think that I would like more of a nude shade. So let me remove this red lip and apply a nude. Okay, so the nude shade that I'm gonna go in with, this is Be Brave by Jaclyn Cosmetics. So this is what a nude lip looks like with this eyeshadow look. I personally, I like the nude with this eyeshadow look. I think it looks a lot more like something I would wear out in public for the 4th of July. So this is the final look. I am really happy with the end result. I really like the way it turned out. I hope that every single one of you guys have a safe and amazing 4th of July. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!